I just released a 2.5-hour course on how to build an AI operating system. But there's one problem. I built the whole thing through an IDE. And here's the thing. Most business owners or people who didn't grow up coding are never going to feel comfortable in that environment. And they don't need to be, because the truth is you can get the exact same system and the exact same results building your AIOS through the brand new Claude Desktop app. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. No terminal, no IDE, no file tree you have to look at, but you get the same power of an AIOS running your entire business. So to get started, you will have to install the Claude Desktop app, which is different than using Claude inside of your browser. So if you come to this link here, code.claude.com /docs, and then just come to Desktop Quick Start, or you can search Claude Desktop Download, and it'll be the first link. And then download it whether on Mac or Windows. Then after you install it, you should be greeted with this screen. You may have to sign in to your Claude account, and to use Claude Code, which we are going to be using in this tutorial, you do need a paid plan of Claude, at least a $20 a month subscription. Now, once you're inside of Claude Desktop, you'll see there's a couple options here: chat, cowork, and code. We are going to be using Claude Code today. And what we're going to be doing is installing an AIOS. Now, all of this video will be based on this AIOS GitHub repository I created for my 2-hour tutorial previously. If you want to get access to it, you can click the link down below to join my completely free community. You'll see a screen like this. Join, we'll accept you as quickly as possible. And then once you're in the community, come to YouTube resources. And you should see this video at the top if you're watching this video recently. If not, just search up the title of this video in the search bar and it will show up. Now, if you are curious about learning more of exactly what an AIOS actually is, I do recommend watching my full course. It's linked here. You can also find it as the video on my actual channel. And in there, I walk through more than just actually implementing the AIOS and building it through the IDE. I actually explain what an AIOS actually is and how I would pitch and sell it and what price point I would do it at. And so definitely make sure to watch that video if you haven't already. But returning to the GitHub repo, I won't walk through implementing everything because I obviously already created a very long video outlining all of that, but I will show you that it works the exact same inside of Desktop. So how you actually want to get started with implementing your AIOS is you want to actually import this entire file structure into a brand new folder you create inside of Claude Code. So if I come back to Claude here, you can see I have a folder selected here. That's because I've already been using it. You might not even have one connected. So if I come here, I come to Open Folder, I can open a brand new folder. So if I come to New, come to Folder, and then I will say this is the AIOS Desktop, select Folder. Now you can see we are operating inside this AIOS Desktop folder. So I want to paste this GitHub repository, and then I want to tell Claude, please import this entire repository into this folder. I'll say I trust this workspace, and now I'll get to working into importing everything from that GitHub repository that will help you set up your AIOS into this instance of Claude on your desktop. Now, we will actually have to open up a brand new instance of Claude to make sure everything loads properly, such as the Claude.md and the skills we're going to be using in this tutorial. So if we come over here, hit New Session, and then make sure we're in the exact same folder, I want to come, and one of the skills I've created for the AIOS is /install. So if we see that /install there, and you can see it says it's a node installation by the user, which means we created it. That means we're ready to get rolling, and we can install our very first node. Now our very first node will be this Vault node, and you can just come here, copy this, and this actually has the /install function already included, and we can just run this here. And as you can see, it is going through the installation as expected. And it asks us the first question, if we're working solo or if we have a team. I'm going to say solo, for sake of just a demonstration. It's a bit quicker. And do I already have a GitHub account? I will say yes. And so all of that looks right. I'm ready to proceed. I will say yes once again. And now it's asking us to provide our GitHub token. Now, like I mentioned, I've already walked through the full tutorial of setting this all up, as well as the GitHub repository has step-by-step instructions, including READMEs for every single node, so that you know exactly what each of them do. So what I'm going to show you is some of the extra features inside of Claude Desktop that will be helpful. Now, the main thing I want to point out, specifically for the AIOS, is that you are still able to view your diff, which are the code changes it makes, the terminal if you need to, as well as your files, which is the most important. So for example, we may need to update our .env file at some point, and we can see here, it doesn't look like it's created one for me. So let me see if it has a .env. It just has an example one. So we obviously ask it to create a .env. And so that's where we'd store all of our extra API keys and tokens we might need, such as this GitHub token. And you really don't want to be pasting that into the Claude chat. And so it is important to know you can still paste it directly into the env file through here. You can also see any references to anything. So your Claude.md, you can visualize here. It might be a bit easier to read because it's not in Markdown formatting. And if needed, you can edit this by going to View Source, and you can now make edits and save those, and those will be automatically committed without having to prompt Claude to make those changes. So thank you for watching. I did want to add a little bit of an extra spin on this because, especially when you're deploying this for clients, it is useful to have the desktop view. In all honesty, I should have included this in the full course. I didn't really think about it until after. As I'm starting to install this for clients, I'm starting to use the desktop app more and more because it's just a lot more realistic for a business owner to be using this instead of an IDE like this, which is really confusing, has a bit more upfront work, and isn't really as geared towards a consumer as the desktop app is. So it's awesome that the Claude team has delivered this to us.